Good morning. We're just about 5 minutes late. I'm sorry. Hi, everybody. It's so fun to be with you this morning. It's Lizzie and I, what we're doing is we're sort of trading off. She'll say, Mom, how about you making quiche today? Or she'll say, do you want to do the pizza or should I do the pizza? We're trying to work together in giving you a variety of food and also giving you a little bit of variety on our Instagram. So this is the Instagram of Liz and Lizzie, and I'm actually the food nanny, and I'm the one that started the books, the show with BYU TV, and it's been going great. I've been doing this about 15 years. And Lizzie is our youngest daughter, and she decided to start this Instagram about 6 months ago now. So it's going great, and we're enjoying it, and we're loving teaching you guys how to make so many different things. Lizzie's really connecting with the people, all of you, and we're so grateful for all of you that are joining us. So I thought we would do a quiche today, even though it's it's Mexican night tonight, which is Thursday, and it's been that way for me for over 40 years. Mexican night is always on Thursday, and we have so many different Mexican recipes. So it doesn't mean just because it's Mexican night, we're making, say, beef tacos every Thursday. No, that's not it at all. Tonight is salmon tacos. We have fish tacos. We have enchiladas. We have fajitas. We have quesadillas. We have so many different kinds of Mexican food for you in our cookbooks. So 2 cookbooks, 2 different chapters on Mexican night, and then of course you put in your favorite Mexican dishes, add them as we go along in our meal plan. One of our favorite Mexican dishes that we haven't showed you yet are our chicken burritos, and we'll be doing those coming up in the next month or 2. Anyway, I wanted to show you this quiche. And the reason is we did the quiche last night on Fish, Meatless, or Breakfast Night. We did it, but Lizzie posted her quiche, and by the way, it looked delicious, Lizzie. I also made quiche last night as well, and my husband and I ate it and enjoyed it. But I wanted to show you this morning just how easy it is to make. It can be kind of intimidating to those who've never made quiche. So I wanted to show you how easy it is. And I also honestly thought to myself, if it were just my husband and I having Easter dinner this Sunday, I would be making this quiche for our Easter dinner. And I would be serving it with a little bit of salad and maybe a homemade French baguette. And I'm going to show you the little salad that I would actually serve with it. So if there's any of you who are having Easter alone this year, or just 2 of you or even 3, you don't need to do the big Easter dinner. This quiche is perfect for you. So let's get started. First of all, I'll show you, if you want to follow along, that the quiche is on page 87 in our second book. And then the pie crust that we're going to make right now is on page 312 in the second book as well. So if you'd like to follow along. Pie crust is a little bit harder to make, people think, but it really isn't. If you have the pizza dough down, you will have pie dough down. It's sort of like making bread, a little bit different, but you'll see some of the similarities. So let's get started with the pie dough first. First of all, the directions say that we need to stir in the flour and the salt. So we have 2.5 cups of flour, and this is for a double crust pie. I also have the recipe for a single crust pie, which is 1 1/4 cups flour, but we're going to do the double crust, and I'm going to show you what to do with the leftovers, how you can freeze it and everything. So we're going to start out with 2.5 cups flour. So this is the way I've been measuring flour my whole life. I just sort of shake it down. So there's 1. A lot of you, if you decide that you want to weigh your flour, you can do that too. About 5 ounces on the weight is what a lot of people, or is what I'm usually doing now. Let me grab a 1/2 cup. about a half of a cup. You can also measure your flour by sort of doing that. That's fine too. You get about the exact same that way. So we have our flour, about 2.5 cups, and then we'll have 1 teaspoon of our fleur de sel salt. So I'm using the more ground, I'm actually using fleur de sel for the pie dough. We can use our gray salt if you'd like, but I'm actually using the fleur de sel today. And this is our white kamut. The only flour I'm using for anything is our white kamut. And I want to show you my bread that I just took out of the oven. So this is our white kamut bread. And I was baking bread today. I'm actually taking dinner to a really dear friend, Amy, tonight. I'm going to surprise her with a loaf of my white kamut and a quiche. So I'm really excited about that. But this is our white kamut bread, and I'll be giving that recipe as soon as we get our kamut online. We're getting closer and closer. So we have our flour and our salt mixed together.
Someone's asking, what is kamut exactly?
Yes, kamut is the grain that I'm using now. It's actually an ancient grain that's been around for thousands and thousands of years. Did we lose everybody?
I just can't see you now.
Okay, we need to reboot. Okay. We just got a phone call, so we need to reboot. So go ahead, Kim.
Okay, I'll end it and then we'll start it again.
We'll start it again.
Okay.